نفحص الجهاز. رح نفحص الجهاز اللي حطيناه بالعملية.
He's going to test the system.
I'm going to test the device, so I will put it exactly where we did the operation. It's connected by a magnet, and I'm going to do the measure. And the computer is going to tell me, hopefully, that everything is fine. Okay? So now I got the reading from the inner device, from the implant, the actual implant. And as you can see, everything is okay. So we have 12 over 12. This is 100% success for the implant. Okay?
Wow.
This is 100% success for the actual implant that was put. Now I'm going to be programming the implant. Okay? How do we program the implant? Actually, I'm going to put it on Ranen's head. Since she's close, I don't need. There we go. And I'm going to start stimulating the implant, each electrode by itself, okay? So there's 12 electrodes in total. I will be stimulating each one just to make sure that we have the right amount of stimulation going on, okay? So في صوت قوي عادي بعد مرة في صوت كيف الصوت منيح منيح okay. So I will go to another electrode, and as I said, there's 12 of them, so it's going to take a little while. Save your batteries.
I think we got more than you, Dad.
Hopefully.
What is she feeling now that when you're doing this?
It's actually frequencies. I'm giving her different frequencies of
Like
sounds.
a vibration?
Exact. No, it's actually an electrical stimulation, but the feeling of hearing will come eventually for every frequency that I'm giving her.
Okay.
So for every frequency I'm stimulating, there's different kinds of frequencies and different levels. So when I stimulate her, في صوت قوي أو خفيف منيح وسط okay. So it's very important for the patient to be comfortable when it comes to sound. Sometimes they have like an aggressive reaction, like they're just then that means the stimulation is a bit too high, so I need to go down. And sometimes they tell me there's nothing, so eventually I need to go up. So the third electrode. انت قولي لي بس يجي صوت قولي لي ايه doesn't ايه في صوت okay. So because she's an adult, actually she can give me a feedback on whatever she's hearing. When I'm doing this with little kids, of course they won't be giving me a feedback, so it's more like objective measurement, so I need to have another data and another way of doing this. Okay. Stimulate without telling her. I won't say anything. Is there a sound? Doesn't look like it. Let's give a little more. Yes, very good, very good. You tell me, okay? You tell me. انت قولي لي. ايه انت قولي لي في صوت. Okay? انت قولي لي. Usually the day that I'm activating a cochlear implant is one of my favorite day of work, you know. It's really like making a difference somehow. Bravo, bravo, very good.
Same here.
I bet you guys are really excited about it. I bet that.
We are.
في صوت? Bravo, very good, very good.
Is it the first time you guys see an activation?
Yes.
Yes,
Never
probably.
gets old. You can watch about 1 million of them and still it
Never
gives you
gets
a very
old.
fuzzy feeling.
في صوت? أكيد? Okay, very good.
We're introducing the cameras.
No. No. No.
adjusting the different frequencies as well?
No, of course, but when I got to a certain frequency and she said she wasn't hearing,
Yeah.
I had to redo the whole levels because I want the sound to be smooth.
Right.
I don't want her to have peak sounds, you know, because if you give one electrode a lot more than others,
Yeah. It
she will have like
causes-
"Ping," every time like a spoon will hit the floor or dishes or everything. She's gonna, you know. So I like to keep the sound smooth for her to accept it better. Very good. There's 3 more. Come on, be patient. Yes, very good. Yes, okay.
One more. Can I do it?
Yes, okay. Very good. So, fingers crossed. I'm going to activate the whole implant right now and see her reaction. رانين كيف الصوت؟ عم تسمعيني؟ كيف الصوت؟ في صوت؟ أكيد؟ أنا عم بحكي في صوت؟ صوت قوي؟ كيف الصوت؟ قوي؟ قوليلي احكيني احكيني صوت منيح؟ بابا؟ Try to communicate more easily. She's shy. تستحي.
خليني من بابا بابا بابا
رانين صوت قوي. Is it too much? قوي كتير? Okay, now I'm gonna do some testing. So I will raise my voice. I'm not shouting at her. I'm just testing the implant. رانين رانين صوت قوي؟ صوت قوي كتير؟ أو ماشي الحال؟ Okay. So this test actually tells me if I'm overstimulating the implant, because if the sound is a little too much, she will have blinking reflexes. Okay, so the brain will tell, she will have, we call it the Cochlear Palpebral reflex. So actually she's going to do like this. So for now I'm going to consider that the implant is good. I'm going to try putting a bit more, giving her a little more now, right now. But eventually, it's kind of a therapy, a re-education for the sound, for the nerve, for the hearing nerves, and the brain, etc., etc. So of course, it's going to take a little time, some time, depending on the individual, of course. And there's going to be a lot of programming, fitting to do. I will explain to them how it's done, and probably to the camera. And eventually, we're going to get there. Okay. So I'm turning off the implant right now, and let's try a little more, a little smaller push. I always try to start from the bottom. I don't want to scare anyone. You know, she's nodding her head as a sign that she's hearing, but I know she is, so. Okay. Again, the implant is live. رانين كيف الصوت؟ منيح؟ قوي؟ عم تسمعيني؟ صوت منيح؟ أكيد؟ ليش ما عم تضحكي؟ Why aren't you smiling? You should be happy. Yes. That's what we want to see. Yes. Okay? You good? منيحة؟ ايه بدك تحكي. أنا وياكي أنت والبابا كلهم عم يتفرجوا عليك جواد. ايه رانين؟ The implant is live actually, so she's hearing with the programming, the first program that I just put. She's hearing for the first time in her life, guys.
Oh, that's amazing.